Yo, what's up lads? I'm really excited to show you all this video. So I recently ranked 2 my 7-star Odin on the mini account just because I knew he was a very good champion, because I used to play Odin back in the Battlegrounds beta. This was before Hulkling and Gallon were widely available, before they even came out maybe. But Odin was my cosmic MVP back in the Battlegrounds beta. I used to use him to counter Penny Parkers when she was a nightmare on defense. So I ranked 2'd him for the nostalgia, but it actually turns out this man is a really powerful Battlegrounds attacker, and I think he's genuinely worth ranking up. For a lot of accounts, he counters so many annoying defenders, and he's genuinely a damage powerhouse. That was an Ascended Guardian we just took out in 34 seconds, so equal ranks, because rank 2s are basically equivalent to Ascended champions. We didn't even reach our SP2 in that matchup, we killed him long beforehand. But Odin can counter auto block. What is the main problem when fighting Red Skull? It's when he auto blocks you after he throws his SB1. Odin completely bypasses that, so he's a very good counter to Red Skull. He's very tanky as well, so blocking and baiting out heavies against Red Skull is not too much of a problem. Ascended Red Skull in 42 seconds, and Odin makes it a very easy match. Hey, I think that's pretty impressive, but if you don't, I'm sure you'll think this is impressive. This is a rank 2 Maestro, so we're just going to go straight for our SB2s in this matchup. Normally, you want to go for an SB1 first with Odin to build up your buffs, because your SB2 will deal damage based on how many buffs you have. It will also deal damage based on your opponent's health pool, so Maestro having a big health pool actually helps us out here, gives us more damage on our SB2. Off Odin's SB1 we gain 2 buffs, and that is going to give us more damage on our SB2. That is why you want to go for the SB1 even in matchups where you don't need the True Strike. You will also gain Energize buffs off your heavy attack, which are actually really useful, increases your combat power rate, and of course it will increase your damage on your SB2 because it's extra buffs. Took that Maestro out in 48 seconds. That's a very reliable fight. We did get pretty lucky on SB2 crits, but I tried it a couple times. Every single time I was able to get Maestro down in under a minute. You just want to go straight for L2s in that matchup. Just don't forget to knock Maestro down at the start of the fight. So like I previously mentioned, off Odin's SB1 you will gain a True Strike buff, and this True Strike buff will counter, evade and auto block. So of course this makes him a great Nightcrawler counter, who is a very common defender in Battlegrounds right now. Everyone either has an Ascended Nightcrawler in their deck or a rank 2 7-star Nightcrawler in their deck. He's very common, and Odin nukes him really fast. This is around a 40-second fight. Definitely could have been faster as well. We got a nice SB2 crit there, but most of the damage comes off burst damage anyway, because Odin's special 2 will deal burst damage for each unique buff on you. So a lot of the damage comes from that, so it doesn't really matter if your SB2 doesn't crit or not. Also, a lot of Odin's damage comes off his basic attacks, because that Fury you start off the match with is pretty massive. And turns out Odin is actually a great Bullseye counter, and I'm not joking, you can reliably kill this man without him throwing a single special attack. So we're just going to activate our True Strike with the SB1. Now Bullseye can't evade us, and we're just going to keep hitting him, then holding block to stop him from throwing special attacks, baiting out heavies. Now we can land a striker into a full combo into our SB2. We didn't get many crits there at all. Doesn't matter though, we're still easily able to kill Bullseye without him throwing a single special attack, with plenty of overkill left on that SB2. And now we got a Nick Fury fight. There is no showcase without a Nick Fury fight. This is mandatory, we have to have one, there's no way around it. And in this matchup I find it better just to go straight for the SB2s instead of going for the SB1 first, because you can pretty much kill off Nick's first life with a single special 2. Yeah, the matchup is just faster this way. I did try going for the SB1 the first time and it took over a minute. This way takes under a minute, so definitely the way to go. And if you're wondering what the best relic is for Odin, it's definitely the Miss Marvel relic. Using this will grant you a precision buff on you. I think it's for 12 seconds, and since it's an extra unique buff, this will give you an extra bit of damage on your SB2, which is always nice. You can't never say no to extra damage. We're getting this Nick down crazy fast. This is on par with Hulkling, which is crazy. Odin's damage is seriously crazy. He's such a good Battlegrounds champion, and he has some very simple utility of just countering, evade and auto block, but it goes such a long way. And he's a very tanky champion. thanks to the fact that he has that armor up buff. That armor up buff is actually pretty massive, so it definitely makes him a lot tankier. You can take a lot of blocked hits with Odin and still come out high health. It's a bit harder this meta because they can crit through your block, but any other meta it's really easy to finish high health with Odin. And yeah, we're just casually fighting a Sasquatch here, because why not? Odin is just that guy, bro. Like, why the hell not? Why can't he take an Odin? Nah, seriously though, Odin doesn't have any expiring buffs as long as you are playing him correctly, staying close to the opponent to keep your buffs paused. Odin doesn't have any expiring buffs, so he can take Mystic Champions perfectly fine. Wiped out that Sasquatch there. Biggest health pool in the game. 60-second fight with class disadvantage. I'm going crazy there with the emotes because even I wasn't expecting that. Like I said previously, I was using Odin a lot in the Battlegrounds beta, and I knew he was good, but I was not expecting him to cook this hard, and I was not expecting him to be good for so many tough defenders. We've also got a Photon here just because why not? Why not? Odin is actually pretty versatile, and it really surprised me, man. I'm definitely falling in love with this champion. Honestly, I haven't done 8.4 on my mini account yet. When I get around to doing it and get the rank 3 gem, if I get a cosmic gem, honestly, I think it's definitely going to go to Odin, and I think if that happens, I'll release more videos on him. So let me know, hey, if you want to see a rank 3 Odin, definitely let me know, because if you want to see it, I will definitely take him to rank 3. I'm a massive fan of him. I actually want to rank him up on my main account as well, but I don't think I have him on the main account, which sucks, because I would definitely take him straight to rank 2 on there as well after playing him. I genuinely think he is worth putting in your deck. He is a genuinely great Battlegrounds attacker. He don't really have any use on defense. I mean, if you catch them without a Mystic Champion, I guess he can be kind of tanky because that armor up is actually kind of massive. But now, realistically, he don't have any use on defense, but he's such a great attacker, such a versatile attacker. I do actually think he's worth a spot in your deck. Speaking about that armor up now, that lets us counter Havok, which is a pretty common defender in BGs, especially now it's a 7-star. This is a 7-star rank 2 Havok, so again, equal ranks. All of the fights I'm showing in this video are either ascended or rank 2 7-stars. Got a few rank 3 7-stars as well, which I'm saving for the end of the video. So if you don't know how to play Odin, I'll give you the short version. Staying close to your opponent will keep your buffs paused on yourself. As you can see here, so I'm standing close to Havok, so that's going to keep all my buffs I have active on myself paused. You start off with a fury buff, an aptitude buff, and an armor up buff. You can gain energized buffs off your heavy attack. You can gain a true strike buff off your SB1 and a bulwark buff off your SB1. And the way you need to play Odin is you need to start off the match with 2 heavy attacks to activate your Odin force, then go for an SB1. This is going to give you your true strike and bulwark buff. Then you want to use another heavy attack to activate your Odin force again. Then you can go for your SB2, and your SB2 is going to deal damage based on how many buffs you have active on yourself, how many unique buffs you have active on yourself. That's why it's important to go for the SB1 first. You definitely want to weave in a heavy attack along the way as well, so you can gain at least 1 energized buff, because this will also increase your SB2 damage. In most matchups you want to use that rotation, but in some matchups where you want to go straight for the L2, like Maestro or Nick, you literally just race to your L2 and weave in heavy attacks along the way to gain them energizers. So Odin is a very easy champion to play, which is actually really nice. You don't have to stress about any rotations. It's literally just SB1 then SB2, weave in some heavy attacks along the way, or even just go for SB2 and weave in some heavy attacks along the way. Very simple champion. Next up we got my rank 3 Iron Goat. I shouldn't even be showing you this because Odin genuinely makes Iron Goat look like a joke. He completely hard counters him. If you keep up with Battlegrounds, or you've watched any of my streams or even a few of my videos, you know that Iron Goat is one of the best Battlegrounds defenders there is. He's a massive problem, and Odin is one of the few champions that can reliably nuke this guy. This matchup is a bit slower because my Iron Goat is rank 3. I'm using my SB2 here. If this was a rank 2 Iron Man, he would have been dead with that SB2. But since my Iron Man is rank 3, we still have 20% left to go. That's fine though, we're going to get that 20% down easily. We ignore the last 15% of Iron Man, which is the worst bit of fighting him. Thanks to our true strike, he isn't going to auto block us, so last 15%, complete joke to Odin. So yeah, if you're having trouble with Iron Goat, and let's face it, everyone has trouble with the Iron Goat, then you definitely want to rank up Odin. One of the best counters for him, nukes him very fast, especially if they're equal ranks. And last fight of the video, we got this rank 3 Korg. We have absolutely no way to counter Korg, but I tell you what we do have. We have some massive damage. Keep in mind this is a rank 3 Korg as well. If this was a rank 2, this easily would have been under a minute, but hey, we needed to show him against the big chunky rank 3 Korg, and for a rank 3 Korg, we get him down in a very respectable time. I would even say a fast time for a rank 3 Korg. So that's going to be it from me, lads. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like and subscribe. I upload Battlegrounds content nearly every day, anything from guys to just fights that I think are cool. So yeah, that's going to be it from me, and I hope I see you all in the next video.